Once upon a time, in a quaint coastal village surrounded by rolling green hills and sparkling blue seas, there was a legend of a magical compass hidden deep within an ancient forest. This compass was said to possess the power to guide its bearer to their heart's true desire, but only if they were worthy and pure of heart. In this village lived a young woman named Mira. Mira was known for her curiosity and her desire for adventure. She had always dreamed of exploring far-off lands and discovering the secrets of the world. However, her family was humble, and the village was small, so her dreams seemed far out of reach. One day, as Mira was helping her grandmother in their cozy cottage, she discovered an old, dusty book hidden in the attic. The book was filled with faded maps and stories of magical places. On one of the pages, Mira found a drawing of the enchanted compass and a riddle that read, "To find the compass that guides the way, 3 trials you must face without delay. With courage, wisdom, and a heart so true, the compass's magic will reveal to you." Excited by the prospect of finding the compass and the adventures it could lead to, Mira decided to set out on a quest to find it. Early the next morning, she packed a small bag with essentials, said farewell to her family, and ventured into the ancient forest. The forest was dense and mysterious, with towering trees and winding paths. Mira soon reached a clearing where a wise old oak tree stood. The tree's bark was covered in intricate carvings, and a gentle voice spoke from its branches. "Welcome, Mira. To find the enchanted compass, you must first prove your courage. Before you lies a path that leads to a shadowed cave. Inside, you will find a treasure chest guarded by a fearsome beast. Face your fear and retrieve the key within." Mira took a deep breath and followed the path to the cave. As she entered, she saw a large, sleeping dragon coiled around a chest. Mira's heart raced, but she remembered her grandmother's advice about facing fears with bravery. She quietly approached the chest and noticed that the dragon's tail was wrapped around it. Mira carefully reached for the key, but the dragon stirred. With a steady voice, she said, "Mighty dragon, I mean no harm. I seek only to retrieve the key to help me on my quest." The dragon, startled by Mira's respectful approach, opened one eye. It saw the determination in her gaze and nodded. "You have shown true courage and respect. The key is yours." With the key in hand, Mira exited the cave and continued her journey. The next trial led her to a tranquil, sparkling lake. On the far side of the lake was a small island with a single, ancient tree bearing glowing fruit. To retrieve the fruit, Mira had to cross the lake by boat, but the waters were rumored to be enchanted and ever-changing. As she prepared to cross, the lake's surface shimmered and revealed another riddle, reflecting the sky and the moon's soft glow. "I change with the wind and the current's flow. What am I?" Mira thought deeply and realized the answer. The answer is water. The waters of the lake calmed, and a boat appeared. Mira paddled across to the island and picked the glowing fruit from the ancient tree. As she held the fruit, she felt a sense of clarity and peace. Her final trial brought her to the edge of the forest, where a silver fox awaited her. The fox spoke with a soft, melodic voice, "To complete your quest, you must demonstrate your wisdom. This path leads to the heart of the forest, where the compass lies. But to reach it, you must answer this question: what is the greatest treasure of all?" Mira pondered the question, reflecting on her journey and the trials she had faced. She thought about the courage she had shown, the wisdom she had gained, and the love she felt for her family and village. Finally, she answered, "The greatest treasure of all is love and the journey that leads us to discover our true selves." The fox's eyes sparkled with approval, and it stepped aside to reveal a hidden path leading deeper into the forest. Mira followed the path to a serene glade where a pedestal stood with the enchanted compass resting atop it. The compass glowed with a soft, inviting light. As Mira approached the compass, it began to spin gently. She placed the glowing fruit beside it, and the compass's needle stopped spinning, pointing towards a distant horizon. The compass, it seemed, was not just a guide but a symbol of the journey she had undertaken. With the compass in hand, Mira returned to her village, where her family and friends greeted her with joy. She shared the story of her adventure and the wisdom she had gained. The enchanted compass had shown her that the true magic was not just in the destination but in the courage, wisdom, and love she had experienced along the way. The village thrived with new hope and inspiration, and Mira became a beloved storyteller, sharing her adventures and the lessons she had learned. The enchanted compass remained a cherished symbol of the journey and the discoveries that awaited those with pure hearts and brave spirits. And so, Mira's tale became a legend, reminding everyone that the greatest adventures often lead us back to where we began, with hearts full of love and eyes open to the magic in the world.